Streaming is hard, especially when your microphone starts doing odd shit. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you not functioning? Why are you not working? World, why are you failure? Why are you failure? Why are you failure? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Copy the link. Gonna try this again. For some reason, y'all couldn't hear me, so I'm trying this again. Hello? You can hear me! You can hear me! Woo! Let's go! Oh, I can hear myself on stream. Okay, that's good. I might have to turn off my volume soon because that's gonna get really fucking annoying. But yay, y'all can hear me! Celebration time, come on, yay, do celebration, celebration time, come on, yay, do celebration. To all the new viewers who might be joining the stream, I really hope y'all know what y'all have gotten yourselves into. Oh God. Too loud, 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 too loud. Mother of balls, it's too loud.
I can go anywhere on my cloud.
But yay, y'all can hear me this time. Y'all can hear a bitch. That is great. So I'm just doing a little cookie run while I wait for more people to join the stream. Rena, do you think I should Blue, do you think I should keep playing Cookie Run, or I should do some drawing, or what? What do you think I should do for this live stream? Yeah, I could do some random things in Cookie Run. I could beat Goddess of Eternal Gold if that's what you want to see. I don't know. Y'all tell me what to do. I'm a YouTuber. I'm just so glad that... I'm just so effing serendipitous. Ugh. I can't words. I'm just glad I got it to work. There, I could have just said that. I'm glad I got it to work. Work. I hope y'all realize that y'all watch a dork. I am a dork. Hello, Addie! You must be new! Hi! I hope you weren't expecting a normal stream run by someone who knows what they're doing.
Other than playing the piano.
Oh yeah, I recently got that new costume for Lilac. Also, for the longest time, I had the ability to awaken Dark Cacao Cookie, but I couldn't. But for whatever reason, the gacha would not give me enough soul stones to get Dark Cacao Cookie. But look who I finally got! He's finally home! The emo old man that I love to bully! He's finally home! I also got a turtle sugar cookie a couple days ago. Probably a couple weeks ago now, actually.
More fire. More
Also, something I would like to say about Burning Spice Cookie. No, vanilla doesn't have to be alone, yeah. One quick thing I'd like to say about burning spice cookies
A marvel to behold.
is that with the fictional characters I usually tend to gravitate towards, I was expecting my favorite beast cookie to be like Shadow Milk or Eternal Sugar, maybe even Mystic Flower. I was not expecting this stupid, destructive bastard to grow on me so much. I don't know why, I just kinda like him.
A marvel to behold.
Like, this is not a man. This is a rabid animal with an extensive vocabulary.
See, mates. Irene, listen closely. And you can hear the ocean stories.
Close your eyes. And don't be misled by a red herring.
That reminds me of the last line in the movie Clue, where, well, one of the endings, but in most of the endings, there would always be at least one character that said that communism is just a red herring. I'm pretty sure in almost every ending of that movie. I'm pretty sure actually in every ending of the Clue movie, but someone can go watch the movie and double check me because I might be stupid. I might be just a teensy bit dumb. I can admit when I am not the smartest. I will admit when I'm not the sharpest tack. That's one way to describe burning spice, lol. So, yeah, y'all can ask me anything, I guess. Opinions on cookies, I could do a smash or pass if you want. We could go in here and, like, go through, like, a chapter, but with my commentary throughout the cutscenes. Or we could, or y'all could come with me to go be Goddess of Eternal Gold. That chapter, if y'all want. I don't know, I'll let y'all in the chat tell me what to do. Or I could just go do some drawing. Like, step out of Cookie Run entirely. Go do some art. Some art. Oh, I can pull on Holly Berry's Gotcha. Also, there's now one cookie I don't have, and it's Cream Soda Cookie. Also, I don't play the other Cookie Run games, so I know little to nothing about Cream Soda Cookie. I was not expecting that to be enough pulls to awaken Holly Berry Cookie, but I'm not complaining. I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. By the way, I love Holly Berry x Eternal Sugar because they're dynamic. Their story is just so interesting. Like, I get it, everyone has their fun with Toxic Yaoi in Shadow Nilla. But there's just something, because, like, it's not just toxic. Like, it's not just toxic. There is at least some level of love there, even if it's twisted and not mentally well. But there's just something oddly fascinating to me about the relationship.
The tea parties we used to throw after a
Is it weird I would
battle.
smash Eternal Sugar if she wasn't so controlling? I would smash her even if she was controlling, honestly. Do you think you'll ever check out I can't words. Check out the game Date Everything. If I find that a YouTuber that I like to watch has played it, if I find a playthrough of someone I at least know playing it, then, yeah, I would happily watch a playthrough of, Date Everything. Now let's set some cookies to some labors. Labors, if you will. everyone just assign you the same tasks? Let's see. Sugarfly Cookie, you can do this. Who do you think we should make do the milk whale chat? It's so sad because Eternal Sugar is elated that Holly Berry came back for her. Like she wasn't expecting that. I know, as if we needed more shipping fuel for them. I think she has abandonment issues. She might. That woman actually does kind of reek of... Like, she reeks of pre-existing psychological problems. Like, long before Holly Berry ever came by. Everyone tell me, who's your favorite cookie in chat? Tell me in chat, who's your favorite cookie? Because I need to decide who's going to be assigned to some labors. Very low level for now, something like that. Blue, I already know your favorite is Ninja Cookie, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on the little sheep farm. Need any up? Well, I could use more shovels. One of my faves is Black Forest Cookie. Okay, there's Black Forest Cookie, and she can make me shovels. You know, just because I'm fond of you, why not? Look at his sassy little hand on his hip. Oh, crap, right. I need to awaken Hollyberry Cookie. Let me assign someone to do this first. Let me assign the cookies to their labors, and then I will go do that. Oops. My bad. Whoopsie. Hollyberry Cookie, Hollyberry Cookie, Hollyberry Cookie, Hollyberry Cookie. There you are.
Wounds only make me stronger.
I will never get over the fact that Burning Spice loves pink. I forgot about that. And, yeah. Y'all don't need to give me more reasons to love him. I would just like to state that for the record. I like how Burning Spice genuinely seems to like doing the task. Unless you ask him to water flowers, then it's a very different conversation. He is such a whiny little brat about watering flowers, which is honestly kind of hilarious to me.
In the kingdom.
Like a black sapphire. Rockstar and licorice. Yes, a man that loves pink. Especially a big, bulky, traditionally masculine man. I think the fact that that guy likes pink makes it even better. Did I skip over Rockstar Cookie like a moron? Did I completely miss him? I might have completely missed it. Where is he? Rockstar Cookie, why are you hiding from doing work? Rockstar Cookie, where are you? Rockstar Cookie, where are you? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Am I a moron? I can't find him. Why can't I find him? Oh, did he get randomly toggled off for some reason? Hold on. Yep.
I want to fill this kingdom with my songs.
Yep, where was I trying to put him again? Chat, help me. Where was I trying to put him? I'll stick him here. There you are. Quick theory. I feel like White Lily and Silent Salt storyline will pick up after Sugarfly Cookie return to the fairies. Also, I had canon that, well, I guess theorize is the proper term. I theorize that, Silent Salt is gonna end up as violent autism incarnate, and they might...
I'm the guardian of nature.
They might just be able to dethrone Burning Spice as my current favorite Beast Cookies. Beast Cookie, blah, one, singular. Brain, why? Now I have my favorite Yuri ship and my favorite Yaoi ship, and also a cute little fluff ball. What more could I want in my arena team?
Everyone fights for their own truth.
Yeah, but all the beasts had it rough. Mystic Flower being taken advantage of, Burning Spice and Shadow Milk up stuck in the spiral of existential dread. Aw, so they're existential dread Yaoi. That's fun.
Oh, ignorance.
My baby.
Can y'all tell I like Cream Parrot Cookie? I don't know if I've made it obvious that I like Cream Parrot Cookie. What am I doing? I literally have a whole thing that can increase their strength tenfold. Why am I stupid? Why am I dumb? There you go. Burning Spice being my paragon when I just said that he has become one of my favorites. Oh my god, this man. He follows me everywhere. I can't escape him.
Hello, eyes on me.
I think I might do some drawing soon. I feel like Sugarfly showing up and having to be caught up with everything could be a good segue into White Lily having to confront Silent Salt. Who doesn't like Cream Ferret? She's a definition of mommy in the whole sentence. Yes. Although, fun fact, actually, I originally thought that Cream Ferret was a girl. Turns out Cream Ferret is non-binary. As you can imagine, I felt more than a little stupid when I discovered that. I go from Cookie Run into my drawing app to do some art. And immediately I get a Cookie Run Kingdom ad. Oh my god. That is actually legitimately really hilarious. Just a dark screen. Oh my bad mobile game ads. Why? I might go through and show y'all some artworks I've made. Oh, like, would you look at this? It's my commissions open page. Sorry, gotta shove in that shameless self-promo. Anyway, oh, here's something I drew for Mermaid. Charlie in the Mermaid AU, which is separate from the main universe of Awaken, where Charlie is a mer and Blair was formerly a pirate captain, and these two have some deep emotional beef. Yes, in this AU, they are, in fact, some tragic Yuri. And some toxic Yuri as well. because I could never let these two have a normal love life. I will never let them not struggle before they fall in love. They're not allowed. There has to be struggles. In no universe is there ever no struggle before they fall in love. Or even after they've fallen in love. These two, Blair and Charlie, will always struggle in every universe that I ship them in, which is all of them. Also, if any of y'all have any questions about the Mer AU or the main AU, especially the main universe, feel free to ask them. I made an Ask blog on Tumblr for Charlie and her girls that she insists are her children, only her children, and I feel like Blair would have oppositions to that claim. You stole something from me that cannot be replaced, Sailor. Oh, here's some drawings I did while I was streaming on Discord with some friends. Both of y'all are already here. I don't know why I explained that. Anyway, so Blue and Ray, do either of you actually have any questions about any of my characters? Because I would love to answer them. I love an excuse to yap about these characters. How did I come up with Charlie? Oh, I have had Charlie for years. Her name has changed several times. When I first made her, she was named after Chara. Yes, the Undertale character. Yes, Undertale was my first fandom. No, I'm not ashamed of being a nerd. Then she was named Monica. Yes, after the Doki Doki Literature Club character. Yes, that was also one of my fandoms growing up. Yes, you... Anyway. And now Charlie's name, well, what Charlie thinks is her name is actually a nickname common, and anyone who knows what Charlie is often a nickname to when referring, what Charlie's often a nickname for when referring to a woman, blah, there we go. You probably know already what her actual name is. Does Charlie have any favorite plants? IDK, I've been thinking about plants and fungi and flowers. Her favorite plants are the ones she can eat, especially fruit. Charlie is a fruit fiend. She absolutely loves fruit. But also, I imagine her being rather fond of dandelions. Because they're stubborn, they grow anywhere where people don't want them growing, and they're pretty little things. Charlotte, yes! Charlie is a nickname for Charlotte. Also, here's the thumbnail for the very first episode of the Cookie Run Kingdom Let's Play. Ta-da. Oh, and here are the concept drawings for Clarice and Irina. I'm still not positive I'm pronouncing her name right. But, yeah, I've got the inspirations I've got in mind, and I've got some ideas, but I don't know what to do for Irina's clothes. And Clarice, I'm just kind of struggling in general. I think you guys said you'd be willing to help me with the designs. Have y'all made any progress on that at all? Like, sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing you or bothering you or pestering you about it, but I just, like, genuinely I want to know if you have made any progress or have got any ideas on what to do to fix these struggles I am having. It's like a lot of the inspiration I'm going for is deities or characters associated with either the cold, the ocean, or death. It's like a lot of the inspirations I'm taking are like Poseidon, Hades, Dark Cacao Cookie, Frost Queen Cookie, and the Snow Queen. As fucking usual, I get caught in the day's shit, and I don't draw. So, like, in Awaken, 4 of the characters are, I say demigoddesses, but I don't know if that's a fully accurate descriptor of what they are. The only other descriptor I could think of is taking a look at Polynesian mythology and calling them kupua. Like, sort of divine, but not really. Like, partially divine, but also partially mortal, but not because one parent was divine and one parent was mortal. They were just sort of already created with a divine aspect to them, but also, well, not really mortal. They're immoral. They're mortal, but they still have the bodies and minds of mortals, so they can understand what being a mortal is like. So yeah, with her, a lot of my inspirations were a lot of characters associated with beauty or love or nature. Because I want Clarice to look like a character who probably couldn't kick your ass, but at the same time while still being a character who could kick your ass, because she's the embodiment of life and love. But then you remember how insane love and life are. Oh, but she's the embodiment of nature. Have you gone out into the woods recently? Yes, she's the demigoddess of all the cute little deer and rabbits, but she's also the demigoddess of wolves, bears, and kimono dragons. She's a demigoddess for the butterflies as much as she is a demigoddess for the hornets and the wasps. She's as much the deity of your cute little pet cat as she is a honey badger. Like, Clarice always tries, like, plan A is always to try to resolve the conflict with words, but at the same time, Clarice does not underestimate the importance of a good bitch slap every now and then. Because sometimes some people just don't want to listen to reason, and you just gotta smack them around a little bit. So for mythology, I was looking at Aphrodite, Persephone, one of Persephone's other iterations known as Kore, Demeter. If y'all know of any other nature goddesses or love goddesses that I could base her off of, that would be great. I also included Gaia Everfree to not forget to include a little bit of the crazy of nature. And also some White Lily and Cherry Blossom Cookie, just because I don't know, man, I had a cookie inspiration for Irina. And, like, give me the same feeling as when I saw that Persephone has a bat for a sacred animal, then made her as a snake, or in some case, a motherfucking dragon. Yep. Like, she's the demigoddess of the lamb, but she's also the demigoddess of the lion. Fun fact, each of the demigoddesses also have a sacred animal, so to speak. For Charlie, it's a cat. For Charlie, it's cats. For Blair's, it's ravens and crows, or just generally corvids. For Clarice, I don't know. I have some options, but, like, nothing certain of. One of the options I had was bees, because bees are very important in the environment, obviously. Another idea I had was deer, partially because of the god of life and death from Princess Mononoke, and also partially because of, because of how often we as human beings mischaracterize deer. Because, like, we think of deer as, like, these cute, frail, frightened little creatures. When in reality, deer are nuts, dude. Deer are completely insane. Like, deer can be scary. Another one I had in mind for her was the axolotl, because Clarice is also the demigoddess of healing and reincarnation, or rebirth. And axolotls have been associated with that for, like, across multiple, like, cultures and religions, because of their ability to get cut up in itty-bitty little pieces, and for each of those pieces to grow a new body. Like, if you cut an axolotl in half, like, cut off part of an axolotl, they'll just grow it back. For the same reason, I could also give Clarice divinity over flatworms, because they have the same ability. Cut a flatworm in half, you're just gonna have 2 flatworms. Also, do y'all want to see some of my predictions / hopes for the Schmilk and Eternal Sugar chapters? Well, too bad. I'm gonna share them anyway. Like, I already did on one layer, but, like, screw it. I'll just delete that layer and we'll do it together. Yay! So, Shadowmilk being a bomber class. I was wrong. He turned out to be magic. We see past Shadowmilk. Kinda, sorta, Like, you could argue the statue is him, you could argue the Sage of Truth is him, maybe now that we're getting Might of the Beast event soon, we'll get to actually see the real past Shadowmilk. Flashback, yeah, we got that, but I was hoping for a flashback into Shadowmilk's past like we got with Burning Spice Cookie, except done better this time. But nope, we just got flashbacks of pure vanilla. Blueberry Yogurt Academy being referenced. He had the Blueberry Yogurt River. Close enough. Corrupted pure vanilla. Yep. Awakened pure vanilla. Duh. Schmelk is still fruity. Yep. He did not become less fruity over the time of his appearances. Illusions of the past. Yeah. I don't know how I predicted that. White Lily cries. Nope, White Lily wasn't there. Pure vanilla cries. He probably did at some point. Shadowmilk sings. Unfortunately, no, but you have no idea how much I would love to hear CJ Pulowski sing in the voice of Shadowmilk Cookie. White Lily snaps pure vanilla out of something once again. Nope, pure vanilla was not there. Not pure vanilla, White Lily, bleh. But White Lily was not there. Biblical symbolism. Technically, some. Other beasts are mentioned, briefly. Chess happens. Yep. I don't know how I accidentally predicted the little chess thing just from that one bit in the trailer. But I did. PV tries to reform Schmilk. He did try, and it didn't go well. Knew the 2 of them as students. Not really, or at very least we didn't get a reference to it. Offers a deal or a gamble. I'd argue he did. Candy Apple is similar to Cloud Hete. Yep. Even tricked the protagonists and everything. Shadowmilk gets outsmarted. Yes, he did. Shadowmilk possesses somebody. No, so many people wanted it to happen, though. Wizard Cookie helps to defeat Shadowmilk. Technically, he did? ram/sheep imagery. I think we really got that outside of, like, the one sheep in, like, the Pure Vanilla flashback. I'm gonna put a question mark on it for now. Crow/raven imagery. Sadly, no. So hold on, since this is set up like a bingo board, let me see how many bingos I got. Boop. And that's it. That's the only one I could find. I guess I did this all in the same layer by accident. Oops. My predictions for Eternal Sugar. I'll never get over Shadow Milk being terrified when PV tries to be his friend. Predicted simping for her. We all kind of did. Holly Berry finally meets Tiger Lily, and then nobody recognizes her. ES comes off as flirtatious. Oh, trust me, they threw subtlety out the window. Let me take your pain away. Yep, that's like her whole thing. Greek myth imagery. Being deceptively kind. Cute little creatures everywhere. Toxic Yuri. Did she try to bring Tiger Lily home? Did Holly Berry try to bring Tiger Lily home? I think she tried to bring Tiger Lily home. Y'all, let me know in chat if Holly Berry tried to bring Tiger Lily home. I simp for every woman. Yeah, that's nothing new. ES has unresolved trauma. Gave me that vibe. The music will be beautiful. ES is eepy. She didn't really come across as sleepy, actually. More so, here's a 20-step guide on how to avoid your problems. Cersei coded, yep. Calypso coded, yep. Dream World, it might have seemed that way from the trailer, but then it turned out to be a garden, kind of, I don't know. Awaken Holly Berry is hot. Yep. Singing and or humming, sadly no. Eternal Sugar cries. Yes, she did, actually. Crash out / tantrum. Yep. I will do anything to get her. I actually did get her. ES is baby girl. She is. ES is Delulu. Yeah. Is it rude to say Delulu to her delusional? It's shorter to write, and I only had a square to do. But yeah, she's delusional. She's crazy. She is gone a little cuckoo, crazy, banana bonkers. I don't think, but she did try to bring home Sugarfly. She did try. Hey, do y'all want to hear me go through the Cookie Run Kingdom cutscenes, like for the chapters I've unlocked in the main story and in Beast East, and like hear me just give commentary the whole time? Let me know down chat if y'all want me to do that and which chapter y'all want me to do. I'm taking requests to give my commentary through any of the chapters that I've unlocked, which is all of Beast Yeast, and in the main story, it's all of it except for the Golden Goddess, because I haven't finished that one yet. Goddess of Eternal Gold, that's what it's called. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I have not completed it, as you can see. Oh, crap. That'd be cool. Alright, let me know which chapter y'all want me to give commentary on. Lost Golden City. Would it be rude to say that I would rather save this for when I have unlocked the other half of the Golden G storyline? The way you typed it kind of looks like the Los Golden City, like the masculine pronoun for like multiple so like those. Actually, what would be? I don't even need to wonder. They added a Spanish version. Hold up, language, Espanol. Okie dokie. It needs to reload. Hold on. Okay. I might change it back to English. I just want to see what the name of the chapter would be. I kind of want to... Cacao Negro. That's what the servers call in Spanish. So, almost nothing's...
Every kingdom needs a parade.
Like, now it has me curious. La ciudad dorada perdida. I'm positive I said that wrong. I'm so sorry. Do y'all want to try to hear me say the other chapter names in Spanish? Because I will F it up. Alright, I'm gonna try holly berries and cacaos. Mercado de Grand Bahía. Palacio de Esibo. Nieve en la Muala Oscura. I think I said that correctly. Ciudad de del acantilado congelado. Maybe it's congelado. Oh god, those were terrible. I do want to try reading the burning spice ones just because I had cannoned them to speak Spanish. Sombra del Destructor. Alas de la Eternidad. There, that wasn't too bad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna put the language back on English. Because I can barely read Spanish. And I'm so sorry if I butchered any of that pronunciation. Come through, loading game. Thank you. So, which chapter do y'all want me to give my cutscene commentary on? It can be, one of the... Probably not anything, like, before we get Pure Mill. It could be Castle in the Sky, Time's Kingdom, Granberry Market, Holly Palace, Snow on the Black Wall, Citadel off the Frozen Cliff, Dream Express, Eternal City of Wizards, or, any of the Beast East ones. Which chapter do y'all want to hear my commentary on? Because I have a lot to say during the Mystic Flower Cookie chapters, but that's mostly because they have a lot to say. Like, dude, they write a whole... They make a whole verbal book for a sentence that could have been a post-it note, and that is not an insult to the voice actors or the writers. That is a playful jab at the cookies, and if it's insulting anything, it's insulting my lack of patience. I'm not a patient person. Mystic Flower, alrighty! Strap in, everyone! I'm leaving the voice acting, I'm not gonna try voice acting.
Pure Vanilla Cookie must have sent it after he left for Beast Yeast. There are countless rumors about that place. I wonder what he has seen there.
I mean, I feel like you're probably gonna get another letter about what he has seen there, so, like, you won't have to wonder for long. And if you don't, then you should probably assume he died and do something about that, like, avenge your boyfriend Greek warrior style or whatever.
My dear friend, I hope this
Yeah,
frantically
friend.
written letter reaches you as soon as possible.
You're not fooling anyone, you bisexual disaster.
Please forgive me for any incoherence, for there is simply so much I have to tell you about. I can't believe I'm actually writing this, but I met White Lily Cookie here.
Oh yeah, we just casually had to bring her back from the dead. You know, as you do.
Luckily, enough of the light of freedom remained for White Lily Cookie to return to her true self. I wish this message only had good news, however.
Womp womp.
Dark Cacao Cookie. Ancient demons called Beast Cookies roam these lands.
Oh, that's probably how the place got its name, Beast Yeast.
We were all shocked to learn that these Beast Cookies were the first owners of the Soul Jam.
Yeah, but then they kinda, how do I put this? Fucked up literally everything they were created to protect. You know, as you do.
I know it's hard to believe, but it seems that our Soul Jams are connected to the power of these Beast Cookies. Now that they have awoken, they will attack us to reclaim their lost Soul Jams.
Or to try and marry you. Either or at this point. Or just to finally have someone who could kick their ass. Or to do whatever Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla had going on. Because I wouldn't really call it love. But it's kinda hate. But also, Shadow Milk is really weird about it. Like, I am not a Shadow Nilla shipper, but at the same time, I can definitely look at the canon material we were given and absolutely understand how the Shadow Nilla shippers reached that conclusion.
Dark Enchantress Cookie plans to use this to her advantage to start another war.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you included that last sentence, because, like, y'all already knew Dark Enchantress Cookie was planning another war. Like, yeah, dude, we been knew.
Dark Cacao Cookie. At this rate, our Soul Jams, our kingdom,
Are all completely screwed.
even our beloved friends will all be in great danger.
Yeah, so you might want to head over to the continent with, you know, a dark cacao shotgun. You know.
Who dares threaten the great Dark Cacao Kingdom?
Who are you talking to?
And worse, who dares lay a hand on my almighty Choco Blade once again?
Dude, he said nothing about your sword. He just said that they would want the Soul Jam. He said nothing about no sword.
Since the kingdom's foundation,
Childa.
I have defeated countless foes who have come
Chill out,
seeking
bro.
my
Ain't nobody even
power
trying to take it
far
from
and
you.
wide. I even crossed blades with Dark Choco Cookie to protect my sword, my very own son.
That you emotionally neglected, and then that came back to bite you in the ass. But, you know, it's not entirely your fault. It's also the fact that the sword effed up everything. But at the same time, I feel like the mind control of the sword only added fuel to a fire that was already burning. Oh, sorry, man. I think it hurt his feelings.
Your Majesty, I have an urgent message to relay. Legions of cake monsters have been spotted.
Well, Soul
on the
Jam is in the
outskirts of
sword, so yeah, good point. You know, it's not like she's gonna make it just magically float out of the sword or anything. Anyway. I'm so sorry, Second Watcher. I heard almost none of what you said because I was busy yapping. I am so sorry.
The unnamed tower built by those monsters is close to reaching the sky.
This cannot be. We must prepare for battle at once. Round up the soldiers.
Yes, Your Majesty.
First Beast Yeast. Now a tower built by cake monsters.
Oh yeah,
Who's
that's a
that
completely
wind
separate
chimes that
plot
I
line.
hear?
Wow, we went from the Cake Tower storyline right into the Mystic Flowers cookie storyline. Man, this old man cannot catch a break.
Seems like another
It's not
course
like this is
will
going to
soon
continue to
reach
be
the
a trend
dark
all throughout
cacao
this chapter or
kingdom.
anything. Meanwhile...
New patients have arrived.
By the way, did y'all watch the live reading that some of the Cookie Run staff members, Cookie Run VAs did? Because the voice that Barrett Letty gave to this random doctor absolutely killed me.
Their dough is turning white, and they're coughing up flour.
And now I can't look at her without thinking of Barrett Letty's voice that he gave her as a joke. You doing good,
Where
homeboy?
should we put the patients?
Well, obviously not. You're dying, but like, jeez. You okay? Also, one thing that irks me about the way that the Dark Cacao Kingdom doctors are dressed, why are none of you wearing masks or gloves when you're dealing with a bunch of sick patients? Like, I get it. Like, I understand, like, you can't stay away from the patients to help stop the spread because you're the people treating them, and shoot, maybe this is just because I came from pandemic times, but like, why are y'all not wearing any like masks and gloves when you're dealing with a pandemic? Put some masks and gloves
There are no more
on.
beds available.
You are
We're at
you
full
could be
capacity.
spreading it. It could be horrifically contagious for all you know. I mean, I get it. The Dark Cacao Kingdom is based on an older historical version of Korea's history. But at the same time, put some glasses. I'm sorry,
Still
okay?
decocting more medicine, right?
I lived through the 2020 COVID pandemic. Like, I can't not say something about it. Put some masks and gloves
Yes,
on.
We're running low on herbs.
I am this close to just taking a picture of their sprites and editing masks
I'm
and gloves
making the
onto
medicine
them.
as quickly as possible, but I can't keep up with the number of patients coming in. Oh, is our kingdom doomed? How could this have happened?
Okay, that's it. I'll edit that later.
What's the status of the treatments?
Carol Arrow, you too! 6 feet apart, please! Why are you going near a bunch of sick, possibly contaminated people? You could get yourself sick too. Please take a couple steps away from them. Or at the very least, you know, put on some masks and gloves so that you don't spread the illness. When did this chapter come out? Because if anyone says any time that is too close to 2020, I'm gonna lose it.
We're doing the best we can, but the pale ailment is simply spreading too fast. The cookies are turning more pale and sickly by the minute.
I see it now. A world of pure white, soft, radiant, and breathtakingly beautiful. This is not our time. We must return to flower, from which we once came.
Is all this nonsense a symptom of the pale ailment as well?
Yes, it would seem so. Most of it sounds like gibberish, but it all comes down to the same thing.
Yep, everybody's saying, time to die, bestie.
That we must return to flower.
So everyone's getting sick and being like, well, life's completely screwed, time to die. So basically depression. Everyone is getting depression. Really, really severe depression. With a lot of coughing. So like COVID mixed with depression, aka a perfect summary of what the year 2020 was like.
But please, pay it no mind. Everyone is delirious with fever. They have no idea what they're saying.
Actually, they seem to have a pretty good idea of what they're saying. They seem to be very... like, their sentences seem to be very well constructed, or at the very least... like some sort of hive mind situation, maybe? I don't know, dude.
We warriors of the Dark Cacao Kingdom, who stand at the crossroads between life and death, have always worshipped the all-encompassing darkness of black.
Yeah, which makes me wonder why Dark Cacao's battle line is "Darkness be gone." If it were me writing that line, it would not be "Darkness be gone," it would be "Darkness get his ass." And this is why Cookie Run does not hire me to write dialogue.
Seeing these cookies' dough turn white, and hearing them begging to return to flour is bizarre, to say the least.
Yeah, and maybe it's a sign that you should try to avoid catching this illness by, I'm just taking shots in the dark here, you know, you guys really love the dark. I'm just taking shots in the darkness that y'all really seem to like worship around here, and just, you know, maybe put on a mask. At least Caramel Arrow's putting on some gloves. At least there's that, but like I know for a fact that those are probably to make handling her bow easier and not to avoid spreading sickness. Like, Caramel Arrow, put on a mask. Actually, hold on. Ah, crap, she blinked. Hold on. I might just edit masks onto everyone who enters this room.
I must inform His
Because they
Majesty
need to
at
stop
once.
spreading the sickness.
No, Your Majesty, you mustn't.
Really? Dark Cacao, you too? Why is everybody trying to go near the sick people? Do y'all not know what the word contagious
What's all
means?
this noise?
It means if they have it, you're gonna get it from getting too close to them.
Your Majesty, how did you just come back?
And what do
from
you
the
want to bet?
mysterious
He's not wearing a
tower?
mask either?
Are you unscathed?
Yes. I managed
Wait a
to
minute,
meet
Caramel
cookie
Arrow,
who
you're one of
calls
the
herself
warriors.
the
Why didn't you
Lord
go
of the
with him
Heavens?
when he said round up all the warriors? Also, Dark Cacao, you too. Do you also not know what contagious means? Good God, everyone in the Dark Cacao Kingdom is apparently just playing hot potato with one brain cell that only ever thinks about doing warrior stuff. Honestly, if this is how y'all handle a pandemic, I'm surprised that the Dark Cacao Kingdom didn't fall to sickness a lot sooner. Also, I will be editing a mask onto you too, gosh darn it.
I see that a plague has taken over the kingdom while I was away. What is all this?
Yeah, and given the fact that y'all are completely unsanitary in this situation, I'm shocked that a plague didn't kill y'all sooner.
What if the patients infect you with their disease, or
What if
worse,
they infect you?
madness?
Why aren't you wearing a mask and gloves when you're handling sick people all day long?
We must protect the royal dome, for it is our sworn duty.
No, your sworn duty is taking care of sick people, and clearly you're too incompetent to do that because you won't put on a mask and gloves. So that you can prevent spreading the sickness to other people.
They may be ill, but they are still my subjects.
Yeah, but they're ill. Like, I understand why you want to come visit them, but maybe do that from a safe distance. I'm sure you can visit them from 6 feet away, or at the very least put on a mask.
Watching over the
Once again,
cookies
I
of
know
this
he
kingdom
already has
is
gloves,
my
but at the same
sworn
time, I know that
duty.
those aren't... I know those are part of a suit of armor, and not because he's trying to avoid spreading a sickness. Again, if this is how the Dark Cacao Kingdom handles a plague, I'm surprised that y'all didn't die to sickness a lot sooner.
Did you not care for and treat these patients, despite knowing you might become infected in the process? What I am doing is no different.
Actually, it's a lot different because these people have medical training and know what they're doing and have already been exposed to it.
As expected of His Royal
And you're
Majesty.
just some guy who was
Cherishes
put
his
into
kingdom and
position of
subjects
power,
above all
probably not via democracy, given how you rule. And you don't know what you're doing, and you won't even cover your face. Like, at least cover your face with your cape or something.
Yes, Your Majesty. A few days ago.
Why
a
is
fine
everyone in the
white
Dark
beast
Cacao
enveloped the
Kingdom,
entirety of the
especially its
kingdom.
ruler, completely incompetent?
Soon after, we started getting patients.
Like, don't get me
The
wrong,
light
I love
spreading
the
from
aesthetic of
tips
the Dark
their
Cacao
dough.
Kingdom, and don't get me wrong, I love a lot of the people in the Dark Cacao Kingdom as characters, but as people, they are so wildly incompetent, and all Mystic Flower Cookie did was prove that they're all completely incompetent. Okay, I shouldn't say completely incompetent. Mostly. They're all mostly incompetent.
And as you can see, Your Majesty, they're coughing up flour as well.
This is indeed flour. But how?
Just
After
let the
this, I might
flour
end the
take
stream
over.
if that's okay.
Excuse me.
Please, Your Majesty, don't get too close to the patients.
Thank you! Finally!
It is fine. Worry not.
I don't know if y'all heard me facepalm, but oh my god, are you kidding me?
I must hear what this fellow is saying.
Your Majesty.
Yes, come, whisper your sickness right into my ears. I'm sure that'll go well.
All this time
Get right
we've
up in my face
black
and tell me your
clothes,
life story.
eaten black foods and been surrounded by black walls.
The line about wearing black clothes made me think about one meme that's like, you know, some people might say that all black clothing makes you look like an evil villain. Not me, though. I think you look like a sexy motorcycle. Vroom, vroom. And I get that that's how a lot of people feel about the Dark Cacao Kingdom, especially its ruler, but, like, I don't know why that made me think of that. Probably because I'm stupid.
This kingdom of ours is so cold, barren, and draining. But I have found a way out of this suffering.
Let me guess. It has something to do with dying.
Tell me the way, then.
We must become flower once more, Your Majesty.
Jesus, that voice effect. Who do they get to do this character? Corpse husband? Man, sick voices hit different, y'all.
The white radiance is free and light. It will liberate us. I shall return to flower. Free me from this painfully stiff dough.
I might end the stream soon, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Please, this patient needs rest.
The situation is more dire than I thought. To think they want to return to flower.
It is almost blasphemous.
That should not be the main thing you're worried about. The thing you should be worried about is that you're super close to a bunch of sick people who are coughing up what... They basically have the cookie version of tuberculosis, and you are getting alarmingly close to them with absolutely no protection to prevent whatever germs they might have from entering your body.
To think
How
that
did
the
y'all not
storm
get killed
from
by a
Beast
plague
Yeast
sooner if
has
this is how y'all
caused
handle
such a
it?
devastating plague.
Beast yeast. What in Cacao's name is happening there?
I don't know why, but something about the sentence "one Cacao's name" when Dark Cacao is standing right next to her is so funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you all for 400 subscribers. I can't believe it. Maybe in another stream, another time, another place, we'll finish this up with my commentary. But for now, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you all so much for joining.